Hey everybody, just got off work and well, it's time for a final for the Brabham BT52 from the 1983 Monaco Grand Prix um, for the 2025 F1 group build that's hosted by my good friend Tim at Box.Garage and myself. It's been a blast seeing everybody's builds so far. I really appreciate everybody that's joined in. I know we got some other people who are still planning on doing a build, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of those. And if you haven't gotten in on it or haven't heard about it, it goes until December 7th, which is the end of the Formula One season. And we're pretty much okay with any Formula One car throughout history. Go for it. We've even had some people build the older stuff, which, technically the Formula One name didn't come along until 1948, but the championship didn't start till 1950. But yeah, just whatever you got that's Formula One Grand Prix related, build it, join us. Had some great builds so far, and just wanted to throw that out there, that there's still plenty of time. So yeah, I did the, it's a Beemax kit, it's 1/20th scale, and I'll turn you guys around and show it off real quick. Okay, we're gonna start back here because the box picture is up and down, so I can't really do the reveal like I normally do, so I just put it over the build. So I'll get this. This is the, like I said, the Brabham BT52 1983 Monaco Grand Prix. And I really like this kit. It's got some great details. The fit is pretty good. The instructions are a little bit vague in spots, but nothing you can't work through. Really some great details in it. There's a couple of issues which we'll go over, but nothing that bothers me too bad, and I'm going to be real happy to have this on the shelf. It's my second Beemax. Well, I did a Platts New. Yeah, I got paint all over myself at work. Had a whole mess. I've been picking it off. So please forgive my white painted fingers, but yeah, let's show it off here. Okay, here it is. I'll oops, get this box out of the way. Bring it in here a little bit, and we'll go over this. So this car was designed after the sort of the ground effects got banned, the regulations changed, everybody had to go to a flat bottom, and this is what the Brabham guys came up with. Gordon Murray was the designer on this car. I'll bring this down a little and bring you in just a hair. And this has always been one of my favorite Formula One cars. It's basically a rocket ship with an engine strapped to the back, and that engine is the BMW M12 turbocharged four-cylinder, later nicknamed the Megatron. The most powerful engine in the history of Formula One. At its peak, it would make so much power that the BMW dynos couldn't read it. So you see different estimates, 1,200 horsepower, 1,400 horsepower. It doesn't matter. It made just ridiculous power. Even in this trim for qualifying, it was in the 850 to 900 range. Usually they raced it more at 650 or 700 during the race, but they could change the settings between qualifying and the race. So you see here, the engine cover, while it actually does fit pretty well, once it's on there, like, you could build this curbside and it would look really cool because everything fits together really nice. This nose, it's supposed to positively lock on these pegs that you'll see when I pull it off. And then it's a really big pain to get on and off. I haven't still decided if I'm going to display it like this with the nose popped up a little bit. I did have a magnet in there, but it still didn't want to hold it. It's not hitting on anything either. Like, the suspension is clear. If you push it down, it's just, there's not enough positive. It's almost like this is not quite at the right angle, really, because you almost have to force it down and it bends a little bit, but it doesn't matter. That's really the biggest issue with the kit. You can see here on the right front wheel where I dropped this tire after I had just applied the Michelin decal. That destroyed it, so this tire, they forgot to paint Michelin on, or maybe, you know, it scuffed the wall or something. It doesn't matter. If I source some Michelin decals, I'll put a decal on this later. I love this car with the basically no side pods and the exposed radiators. It's almost like a delta wing shape. You can see that BMW. This is like a fuel injection. I don't really know. If it doubled as an air intake and fuel injection cover, because the fuel lines will go through here and then they slide through the, if you plumbed it right, then they would slide through this small gap at the front, which there's not enough room. And then the other thing is getting this engine cover on. I've knocked this right rear tire off about 3 or 4 times, pulling this off and putting it back on. So we'll see if I can get it off there so I can show you guys the goods on the inside. And then the back is pretty simple. We just got a tail light. You can see the half shafts there. That's all molded open, so you can see down through there. Pretty cool. I'm going to try to get this off without breaking anything. Ooh, sorry, I'm doing this off camera. Okay, we have survived. The rear tire is still attached, and that will probably never go back on there again. So you can see here the great details from the front suspension. If I was smart, I would have left this removable because you could have seen down in there and seen the fire extinguisher and everything. The belts were decals, but I cut them off so they'd have a little bit of dimension and just white glued them. It's got some, oops, hit the camera, some nice gauge decals in there to finish out the cockpit. Man, I'm trying to knock you guys over, sorry. The exhaust is 65 different pieces. This was the most fiddly part. I filled these seams in with CA. It looks like it shrunk a little bit, and I probably could have gone with another coat of CA, but you know, it is what it is. I'm happy with it. All the plumbing for the radiators goes through there. Just some really cool details. There's the big turbocharger down there in its mount. The other radiator with the plumbing that goes to the side of the engine there. The brake ducts. But the steering is posable, so we can, you know, have it going around a corner or whatever. And then one thing I did is during my overhandling of this, trying to get it on and off, I've lost the mirror on the driver's side mirror there. I'll just probably hit it with a little bit of chrome and call it good. I don't think I'll ever find that, but yeah, it's just, you gotta put it on sort of like this to get it over the fuel injection, and that ends up knocking this tire off because I'm sure this is overscaled compared to the real car. And then the real car also separates the engine cover, which, I mean, you could maybe cut this in half and it might be easier, but I don't know if it would help. Maybe you could buzz this down, the scale thickness down. But I think I'm going to display it with the engine cover off. Pat from Card Scale Dreams had a great idea, I thought. He commented on the last video when I was talking about it and said, maybe you could throw it in a museum with some stanchions or something around it, you know. And so I've got a few of these, the old AMT customizing series, and they come with the, you know, the chrome tree has the little stanchions on them. So I thought I could use those. I know the scale is different, 1/20th, 1/25th, but stanchions are all different sizes. So I think I could use these, go around it. So I may do that. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Probably going to build some sawhorses or something so I can just display this level and off the car, kind of something like this, and we'll find somewhere to put it. But anyway, that's enough of my babbling for today. Just wanted to show this off. Like I said, it was a blast. I love building open wheel cars. It remains my favorite thing to do, especially really nice kits like this. And the Formula One group build, it's been a blast. So maybe I'll get another one in there. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes. But thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for the support. Prayers for all that need them. I know there's a lot of people out there that do, so I want to get that out there too. So you guys all take care. Have a great and wonderful rest of your week. I appreciate you, and I'll see you real soon.